A pleasant day, distinguished mentors, neophyte teachers, aspiring educators, and bystanders who happen to wake up one day already practicing the teaching profession. After 2 decades of teaching, this humble classroom professional would like to share practical knowledge, experiential observation, and lifeline skills in the four corners of the classroom. Today, we will be tackling about the localization principle. When I was still in high school, my teacher discussed about hypothermia. Well, to secondary learners, this is already a big terminology. So I plastered my thoughts to vacuum all that will be uttered by the teacher. She said, hypothermia is the feeling when you place your hands outside the window for a period of time when there is snow falling directly towards those hands. Again, snow falling directly towards those hands. I waited for almost 10 years for snow to fall directly at my window panes, but it never happened. So hypothermia became a very unreachable and unfathomable term to me. Year 2000, when I was first given the chance to stand on a classroom as a teacher, and then I was tasked to discuss hypothermia in a certain biological subject assigned to me. Now, I have that fear that I will be transporting the kind of disconnection that I will have to the term hypothermia to my students. However, one day, before going to class, I dropped by a refrigerator and handpicked some ice cubes for my swollen, bumped forehead. And due to the extreme coldness of the freezer, my hands almost got numb totally while maneuvering for the ice cube to be disconnected. Finally, I was able to get it, but my hands almost cannot feel anything already. A thought then crossed my mind. Is this the feeling of hypothermia? When coldness struck your body parts and caused it not only to numb, but at times become dysfunctional. Well, a famous online reference, WebMed, defined hypothermia as a potentially dangerous drop in body temperature caused by prolonged exposure to cold temperature. So the experience of exposing my hands to the freezer is actually an experience that when prolonged will lead to hypothermia. After 10 years of languishing at the failed experience of seeing or feeling a snow in the tropical area like the Philippines, I found out that students can still learn hypothermia even without the presence of an actual snow. The solution? Ask them to expose their hands for 1 to 2 minutes in the freezer of every refrigerator in their houses. For sure, most of the houses now consider refrigerators as a necessity, therefore they have it. The localization principle in education is one of the most neglected principles in portraying an example. Often, teachers are so engrossed to copy examples from the book, of which its localization is Western and even polar-based environments. Let us not forget what our students can see, hear, feel, taste, and smell will always promote greater learning and greater experience than those they will only tend to imagine for a lifetime. That is why Sir Nhoie would like to suggest let us give effort and time to localize our examples, illustrations, and impartations in our class, because students better learn with things they can actually experience. This is Prospero Hintapanan Gonzaga Jr., known to my students as Sir Nhoie of the Academia Gonzaga Learning Systems. See you again in the next episode of Sir Nhoie's Teaching Tidbits. Oops! It's almost time. I need to go to my class already. See you again soon, and may God bless you as you face your learners well and ready. Remember, once a teacher, always a teacher.